Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Talk, and today we're going to be talking about garage finds. So, let's talk. So, recently I just acquired this from a cousin of mine. They're older, and they didn't want their Nintendo stuff anymore. It's been sitting in their garage for 20-something years, and they said I always used to play with it as a kid when I used to come over, and they know that I have all of this, and we're doing a YouTube channel, so they said, hey, why don't you guys take this, make a video, and see if there's anything you can use. So, this is what they gave me, and I couldn't be happier. I actually don't have a regular Nintendo. This one's pretty dirty. I'm probably going to take it apart and clean it and all that. Super Nintendo, it's got the yellowing and stuff like that. But an original Nintendo box. This is something you don't see too often. And I'm pretty excited to have that in my collection to be able to put that out on display.
I truly love the Happy 80s family on the back. Look at them all.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah, that's actually so awesome. Look at the TV they're playing on.
The Nintendo Entertainment System Control Deck.
Yep.
That's what they called it.
Do you know that the NES came out first in New York as a soft rollout before going countrywide?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
I did know that.
Yeah.
And I was a Sega person. I'm not a huge Nintendo guy. Like, if you look at my wall, I mean, you can't really tell, but I have way more Sega games than I do Nintendo and Super Nintendo. And now, I think things have changed. This is a big kickstart for my Nintendo collection, or a big boost to my Nintendo collection. One thing I actually really thought was pretty cool, I've never seen this before. This must have been like a mail-in thing at the time, but the regular Nintendo controllers have, you hold that?
Yes, sir.
They have these stickers, and the stickers say Nintendo Power on them, so I guess...
Oh yeah, probably from the Nintendo Power magazines, right?
Yeah, I guess my cousin was a member to the magazine, and he probably mailed away for these and got the stickers and put them on his controller. Everything still works.
I mean, based on what I'm seeing, he was definitely like somebody who cared, because he's got the slips for all the for all his games. Like that's somebody who cared about their collection.
Right. I think we have instruction booklets for almost every single game here, and there's also some stuff. I found some Game Gear stuff in here, so I'm hoping that she gives me a call in a couple days and say, hey, I found another box. Because this was just so awesome to go through all this stuff. I truly am grateful that they thought of me when they found it all, and I just can't wait to clean this stuff up and sort it out with my collection and play some of these games that I haven't played in years or ever. But I mean, for example, like, I put some of the good stuff over here. Mega Man 3, like, I don't have any Mega Mans just because they're so expensive these days. The original Metroid.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you don't see that anymore. Obviously, another one that stands out in this collection would be the Zelda.
My god.
Yeah, the gold.
Are these expensive too?
That's more of a Grand Theft Auto type game where there was just so popular and there's just so many. You would think it is, but it's really not.
I thought that they had like a great version.
Yeah, there was nothing in here that was like overly crazy expensive, like the Castlevania for Super Nintendo or something like. None of that, or like what's it, Little Samson's, the real, or I think it's Little Samson's, the really expensive one on the Nintendo. The original Castlevania, that's a cool grab. I actually just started playing this on PlayStation, maybe. They had that Castlevania collection. But just, there's some really cool stuff in here, you know. I mean, I don't want to bore you with everything, but some of the highlights, Super Mario RPG.
That's a big Super Nintendo game. That's still a lot of people's favorite Super Nintendo game,
Yep.
if not their favorite Mario game of all time, which is crazy.
Wario's Woods.
Never played that.
Never played that, nope. Here's another highlight, was Super Mario World. That's probably the one that a lot of people like.
Well, that's actually probably my first ever owned video game, because my first ever video game console is the Super Nintendo, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I had the original.
And this was
Nintendo.
This was a pack-in game.
Yeah, I had I probably played this Nintendo when I was a really little kid. The Donkey Kongs are in here. Paperboy, I see. Joe and Mac. You know, there's some great games in here. He had great taste in games for sure, and I'm just really excited to have this all in my collection. And another thing, which I thought was really cool, is boxed Atari games.
Yeah.
Atari 5200. They're all in the box. Like, this is a relic to me because I've never even seen. I mean, like at conventions I've seen them, but I've never played an Atari. I never owned one. I never seen one really up close.
Oh my God, is that Atari Pac-Man?
Atari Pac-Man.
Now there's some stories behind this game.
Yeah, there is, right?
Yeah, so the Atari Pac-Man game is one of the games that is considered to be a tie-in to the video game Crash that happened. That Atari was like this and E.T. I'm sure
yeah,
which are still buried out in the desert in New Mexico. But this was such a horrible, horrible port to the Atari from the arcade that people lost their fucking shit.
Yeah, it wasn't the same game that they were playing in the arcades at home.
No.
Joust, that's a good one. Star Raiders. I mean, so you got to think about back in the day. You went to the store, there was no internet. I mean, I'm sure there was magazines, maybe. But basically, you had to go look at the back of the box. And that's all they gave you. They gave you one picture on the back of the...
Like, because...
If you were at the store today and you looked at this at GameStop, would you buy this?
Never.
No. Right? Like, it's crazy the way things have changed. But it's really... The cover art was a big one. You know? The Joust, that looks really cool.
Yeah.
That has almost nothing to do with the game. Well, I guess sort of, because you are jousting. But, I mean...
Yeah, like, look at this tennis game. Look at the box art on the front, and then what the game looks like actually on the back. It's never going to look like that. Like, that's just what you were sold on back then. And like you said, like, technology, everyone knew what the technology was and, you know, as far as they can go.
Yep. But, I mean, we grew up with that. Technically, my first system was the Sega, and the big game for me was Sonic the Hedgehog 2. This was my first real game I played. You know, I used to play my dad's Nintendo and probably this Nintendo when I went to my cousin's, but a little bit here and there, the Mario Brothers. But my first one that I had in my bedroom was the Sega Genesis. And that's what means the most to me.
Yeah, for me it was the Super Nintendo with Super Mario World and Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, I remember going to your house and playing, I think it was Donkey Kong 2 or 3 on the co-op mode with the pirate ship.
Yeah, it was Donkey Kong Country 3, I believe. I remember when I first got that game, I went in the bathroom, I was in 3rd grade, and I pretended to throw up, and my teacher knew that I was faking it, but I had Donkey Kong Country 3 at home, and my mom, she fell for every lie that I ever made up. And I went home and I played it for the next 6 hours. She didn't even question if I was really sick or not. It was a great day for me.
Those are the days.
Yeah.
Like in E.T., you take the thermometer, you put it on the light bulb. Hey, look, I'm running a fever, can't go to school today. I did that for Pokemon Stadium on Nintendo 64.
Really?
I remember that was one of the games.
You faked the temperature?
Yeah, something like that.
Now, my mom, she didn't get up with me to go to school. All I had to do was tell her I missed the bus because she wasn't getting up and driving. So
my dad worked nights, and when I missed the bus, he would get pissed off, but he would still drive me to school.
Yeah, no, my mom wasn't.
But back to the collection here, and the Atari 5200. This one stands out to me. I've never played it, but I just think the box is much nicer than the other ones. It's got like a hard it looks almost like an old board game, but I mean, it is by Parker Brothers, so maybe that's where they got the design.
I wonder if that's. I'm sure it's not, but I was gonna say I wonder if it's a movie tie-in for the Robin Williams Popeye.
This?
Yeah, because that's an early '80s movie. Is Popeye? And I'm wondering. I don't think it is, but that would be pretty cool.
No, I'm not sure.
Because that's a game I've never heard of until literally you showed me that today.
Yeah, I mean, what, Popeye for Atari?
Yeah.
Well, that's what it looks like.
I'll tell you what.
Not good. Not good at all.
I'm not sold on it.
But, yeah, anyway, so, again, I have a ton of games that go through here. The consoles have seen better days. I haven't plugged them in or even tried to power them on yet. So I'm probably going to go ahead and do that, and I want to clean these up. Maybe I'll make a video on how to clean these, take these apart really nice, and use some...
Something you don't know about Matt is that Matt is he's a neat freak. So like he'll open these consoles, and he'll clean them, replace the parts, and get them up and running again. Up to pretty much brand new.
Yeah, so this is the Super Nintendo that I have, and even this one bothers me a little bit because of the different colors. So that one is like... I don't know if it comes from smoking homes or it's just the plastic for some reason yellowed. But
look at the difference.
There's a big difference, and even this one is off. This is not how it came from the factory.
Yeah, it was almost white, right, on the top.
Well, yeah, this is what it used to look like. This is, for some reason, the bottom plastic didn't fade, and only the top did, and not even the center section. So I don't know what causes that. What circumstances and situations.
If you're a young viewer, like, what consoles were back then compared to... These are just hard pieces of plastic. They could drop and crack, and they would still function.
Yeah, they took a beating.
Yeah. If you guys are interested in any of these, like, gaming pickup videos, or more of, like, gaming videos where we kind of do, like, a retrospective like this, please leave a comment in the section below, because we're curious what you guys are interested in seeing from us. You know, we're trying to really, like...
Yeah, we were also thinking about, as far as movies go, maybe go by the month. Be like, at the end of February, this is what Matt picked up in February.
Yeah.
This is what John picked up in February. And just kind of go like that.
Yeah. You know, we're still a new channel. We're still kicking around ideas. We're just wondering what our subscribers or new followers to our channel think and what they would be interested in seeing, you know? We're here for you. If you have anything you want to comment, ask us, please. We're here 24/7 to ask, even if we were at our Joe jobs, you know. We'll still comment and talk with you guys.
Yeah, we both run the YouTube channel with the questions and stuff like that, so either of us will answer in a timely manner. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas for the channel, shoot them our way. The best way to support us is to subscribe for now.
Yeah.
And once we get some more subscribers, we can get some more ideas and
yeah.
maybe some more giveaways and stuff for you guys.
You're just a part of this channel just as much as we are. You know, if we don't have viewers, we're not making anything for you. So
Nope.
Definitely make sure you leave a comment below and let us know. And as always, guys, thank you for choosing Let's Talk. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and tell all your friends.